Welcome to Fishing the Midwest. I'm Mike Frisch. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm at Hannay's Marine in St. Anthony, Minnesota. Now, Hannay's has a tremendous selection of marine parts. So next time you have that hard to find part or any part, check out Hannay's. Odds are really good that they have it. Now, speaking of Hannay's, today we're going to go fishing with Tom Ferdinand and Tim Emanuel, who actually work at Hannay's. Well, sometimes when you go fishing, things don't always turn out as you plan. Well, we tried to film an episode. We didn't get them. The guys had to come back, and we filmed another time. This is Second Chance Walleyes fishing with jigs. After that, we'll be with Shane Gesell. We're going to throw moving baits for bass. But first, let's get in the boat with Tom and Tim, and let's catch walleyes. Today we're with Tom Ferdinand and Tim Emanuel from Hannay's Marine. Now, we get together every year, and we go fishing. We're going to target walleyes, but I got to tell you, this is actually take two. We had Tim and Tom up in early fall. I thought I had a good bite going. I was wrong. So this is take two, and you'll see it's a little bit of a struggle. So we get out on a lake that typically produces good amounts of walleyes during fall using a traditional jig and minnow, and we get out and we're pitching jigs and we're working hard, but we're not catching walleyes. We're catching northern pike and we're catching bass. So this is coming out of 2 weeks ago when the guys were up and we didn't get them, and now today we're not getting them. This fishing guide, he's a little nervous. So eventually we make the call that we're going to switch lakes. So we go to a lake that I had been on a few weeks earlier. And again, we want to use a jig and a minnow. It's a great staple in the fall. We want to show our viewers how we use it. So we get out to this lake. We go to a spot where there's traditionally some walleyes around. We catch a couple, but it's slow to start with. What you got there, Thomas?
You got a little walleye.
Timmy got the net.
Sure do. All right. There we go.
On the board. There's a fillet.
Nice little eater.
Fishing the jig and minnow, it seemed like they wanted a slow retrieve. Very, very light. They didn't want anything aggressive, which is good because that's how I like to fish.
It's moving though.
What you got, Mike?
I have a fish on that crankbait, and it is a walleye.
Nice. Need a netter?
I do. It's not a monster walleye.
Ooh. There you go, sir.
Eater. All day long. 15, maybe 16. Let's put a couple in the live well. Have a walleye dinner. Eventually, we slide out a little bit deeper. We would start it up in 8 to 10 feet. We slid out to 12 to 14 feet, and we marked a school of walleyes on the depth finder, and all of a sudden, it was game on. Hook set, hook set, hook set.
Never heard you so quiet before, Tim.
After today, just want to get myself too excited.
There we go.
There you go, fine sir.
Little guy here.
Little eater.
Oh, huge relief. I mean, you could kind of tell the sun was starting to go down on the horizon, and we just started going one after another, and it felt real good because we did not have a contingency plan if we did not catch them today.
There we go.
Boop, 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 boop. We got another one up here.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tommy, you see him?
I got him.
You got him? Nice. A double.
Look at
Good job, boys.
Let's measure these and just see if they're 15ers or what they are. 15.
Just a hair under 16.
There we go. There's some chow. Nice.
Mine actually hit when I started reeling up to grab the net for you.
Oh, really? There we go. Let's box them. Have some dinner.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by G3 Boats, Yamaha Outboards, Strike King Lure Company, and Lou's Fishing.
Walleye here.
Nice, Tom.
All the dance.
They're purple colors.
They all look the same.
I
Take
think
it
that
though.
one's a little bigger. So the fish in this lake, there's a great year class of 15 to 17 inch fish, and occasionally get an 18, 18 and a half, but a lot of them are right around that 16 and a half inch range. These are perfect eating fish. They're fun to catch. And again, it's a jig and a minnow. And we're doing two things. We're fishing it vertical, so straight up and down, and we're also casting and working it back. The key is working it slowly. When we're vertically jigging, we're barely lifting and dropping it, letting it set on bottom. Same on the cast, work it back slowly. Today we're seeing some of these walleyes on our forward-facing sonar, and we're using Railblaze's Hex Live Pole 60. This is compatible with any live sonar transducer. It has a direction indicator, it's easy to install, it's easy to use, and it's very durable.
That's got a shake to her. 16 and a quarter.
I like the man who calls his shots.
There we go. Oh, look at that professional hook set. They don't draw that out on TV any better. That one, good eater. Good eater.
Let's take a quick break from the fishing to learn more about G3 boats.
G3 boats are becoming the best aluminum boat on the market. We have a strong backing with Yamaha. We are building the toughest boat in the market right now with a very good competitive price.
Let's take a quick break from the fishing to learn more about Hannay's Marine.
I'm getting pretty close to starting my 15th year here at Hannay's Marine, and I love working here because I love the people that I work with. I feel like we have the best set of people in the industry working here, whether it's our service department, our parts department, or Tom and myself in the sales department.
It's a great place to work. It's family. There's not one guy that does one role. Everybody does the same role. We like to think we're all pulling on the same rope here, just make our customers happy.
Got him, Thomas.
Yeah, this one's got a little shoulder shake to her. Oh, that's because it's a largemouth. Oh, bummer, dude. Got some girth to that shoulders on that thing.
Why don't we put a largemouth on now that we've actually cut our bass?
Look at that thing. Oh. Nice fish, huh? Bonus?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Timmy's hooked up.
Timmy's hooked up.
Which one is the species we're looking for?
All right. Sneak under here. Oh, good work, Timbo.
Thank you.
Nice.
Another one just like the rest of them.
15, 16 inches. Well, there you have it. Different lakes, different baits. Eventually the jig and the minnow. We land on them, we catch them good. Just a really, really fun day. Next time it's fall and you want to catch walleyes, consider the standard jig and a minnow. You got a great chance of getting bit.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Hannay's Marine, Explore Alexandria Tourism, Starbright, and Superior Industries.
Today we goal is to catch some bass, but what we want to do is we want to kind of talk about and show how adjusting to conditions changes from day to day and lake to lake, and you got to change with them. So today we've got a lake that's got some deep weeds out to about 17 feet, so the water's a little bit clearer. And the other thing is today we've got some overcast and kind of an intermittent wind. It blows sometimes and then it kind of calms out. But what we want to do is we want to show how these conditions differ from some of the shallow water cover we've been fishing lately as well.
Feels like a good one?
It does.
Gonna need a net?
Maybe so, yeah.
I'm coming. It's fighting like a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see what we got. Look at that one, Mike. What a way to start.
I was going to catch a big one today.
Yeah, well, it's not supposed to be in the first 5 minutes. One hook's all you need. That's all of 3.5.
I was going to say that's 3+ there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way to start the day, huh?
I'd say.
The perch colored gravel dog. Let's see if we can put a pattern together, huh?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Get her back. So we had luck almost right away. What we did is, again, keying in on the conditions. The last few days we've been bass fishing like we are today, but it's been flat, calm, and really hot, and so we've been targeting dirty water or off-colored lakes with shallow cover. Today, different conditions, windy, a little bit of overcast. We're fishing deeper, but what we're doing is we're using moving baits, because moving baits like bladed jigs, crankbaits, square bill crankbaits work well when the fish get up a little higher in the water column and are a little bit more prone to moving around. Nice, Shane. Nice.
Right by the boat. I'll take that, though. That is a twin to yours.
Yep.
Oh, look at it. Choked it, too.
Yeah, you did. Need hook out, Shane? There you go.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, he got it choked. .5. Mike just caught a fish not that long ago. It was a really good fish, and then I got bit pretty close to the boat on that 2.5 square bill, bluegill color. So, you know, we thought we had it dialed in on a crankbait bite.
So we continue to cast the crankbaits, the square bill, and the gravel dog, and we're not getting bit as often as we'd hope to. So what we do is we make a change. We slide up a little shallower, not a lot, but a little shallower, and we start pitching bladed jigs. We're throwing Thunder Cricket bladed jigs. They're tipped with what's called the blade minnow plastic trailer. It displaces a fair amount of water, and it's aggressive, and bass really seem to love it. We start throwing the bladed jigs, and we start getting bit.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Need a net or anything?
I think I'll boat flip him, Shane.
All right, that works for me.
Just picked up the Thunder Cricket.
And it couldn't resist.
He's tugging.
Not a bad one.
Gotta grow up a little bit. Let's take a quick break from the fishing to learn about a great product from our friends at Starbright. Starbright products are game changers when it comes to boat care. Starbright products help me clean and protect my boat, keeping it looking and running at showroom level. Starbright's new Ceramic Vinyl Protect provides protection against fading and staining. It restores suppleness to vinyl, rubber, plastic, and leather surfaces. Starbright products help me clean and protect my boat. It's bass.
Oh, look at that one. That's a nice one. Nice.
Not as big as the first one, but the first one got me kind of spoiled, I think. Nice fish though, Shane.
Yeah, it is. Take those all day. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just fat, just fat. Now I switched up, went to that Thunder Cricket, the bladed jig. Sometimes you gotta experiment to try to find the pattern. Maybe we're getting on it.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Nelson Auto Center, Distinctive Cabinet Design, Railblazer, and Power Pole.
See what she is. Oh, it is the right species. All right, nice one too. Switch to the Thunder Cricket
There
there.
you go.
Take that.
Fatty.
That is a fatty. Munched it.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
That bluegill pattern too,
That
right?
is a bluegill one, yep.
Yep.
With
What
the
is that,
blade.
2.5 pound fish?
Yeah, it's pushing 3, probably 2.5 though.
Nice fish. Fun.
So I picked up the bladed jig once we realized the crankbait bite wasn't producing like we were hoping. The reason I did that bait has great action, displaces water, but what I really like, it comes through the weeds really good, and I can throw it over the top of this really tall standing green coontail weed that we're fishing. And like I said, great action, fish can't resist.
Shane, you got that net?
I got that net.
He's kind of under the boat here. There he comes. Jump in there.
Acrobat.
Thank you.
There you are.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thunder Cricket strikes again.
Sure does. Sure does. Another one of those, I don't know.
2 2.25 chunks.
Yeah, 2 2.25, something like that. Today, we're around deep green living weeds. The shallow water lakes that we've been fishing only have weeds out to maybe 7 or 8 feet. These weeds in this clear water out to about 17 feet, and we're keying in on areas where they're green and they're living, because as late summer shows up and we work into fall, the weeds start to die. We want to be about around the green living ones, and that's where we are today.
If it's a bass, it's a nice bass.
Is it?
This
Where are
side,
you
this
at?
side, this side. There we go.
Nice. Good job, Shaner.
There you go.
There we go.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, heck no. Nice bass.
Yeah,
That's a 3-pounder.
I'd say.
No,
Easily.
good.
They're fat.
Way at the end of the cast.
Way at the end of the cast. That one was up shallower than the previous fish, I think, so
Let's get her back and get another one.
let's do it.
So the other thing today that Shane and I are doing is we're both using a Lew's custom light rod, and the rod is a bladed jig species and technique specific rod. So it's built for throwing bladed jigs. It does a great job of allowing us to make long casts. It's got enough power to get the fish up and get it coming to you. It's just a really, really nice rod. We're using the custom light reels. The custom light reels are small, they're low profile, they really fit in your hand nice, but they cast a mile. They rarely backlash, and they're really smooth. The Lew's brand, when it comes to rods and reels, Lew's got you covered.
Running at me now. Ooh, that might be pushing 4, I don't know.
Oh, that's a tank.
That's a nice one.
That's a tank. Nice.
Let's
Woohoo!
That was way up top again.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Nice job,
Popped it
Shane.
right off a weed and crushed
Get
it.
it right into his mouth.
Right into his mouth.
Shane, that's a good fish. And I don't want to say struggle, because we've been catching fish steady, but what we've been trying to do is figure out what lure they want the most, and we've kind of settled on the Thunder Cricket with the blade minnow. That's good bait, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's any bladed jig, that's my go-to for sure. It's tipped with a blade minnow. You know, it's middle of summer, end of summer. We're not quite into that fall pattern where they're really chasing these moving baits.
Yep.
We caught the right day, and we figured they would chase some of this, you know, cast and retrieve baits, and
They have.
they definitely have.
Next time you're out on a lake and you want to cover some water to find bass and catch them, a great way is with a moving bait. Hey, from all of us at Fishing the Midwest, thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you again next week. As always, be nice to one another, and remember to include a youngster in your next outdoors adventure.